Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 5G mobile platform. Specifications and features: artificial intelligence, Adreno 660 GPU, Cryo 680 CPU, Hexagon 780 processor, Fused AI accelerator, Hexagon tensor accelerator, Hexagon vector extensions, Hexagon scalar accelerator, Qualcomm sensing hub 2nd generation, 5G modem RF system, 5G millimeter wave and sub 6 GHz, dynamic spectrum sharing, Qualcomm 5G power safe, Qualcomm smart transmit technology, Qualcomm wideband envelope tracking, Qualcomm AI enhanced signal boost, global 5G multi-SIM, downlink, up to 7.5 gigabits per second, uplink, up to 3 gigabits per second, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, Wi-Fi standards, Wi-Fi 6E, Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi spectral bands, 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, 6 GHz, peak speed, 3.6 gigabits per second, dual band simultaneous, Wi-Fi security, WPA3 enterprise, integrated Bluetooth version, Bluetooth 5.2, Bluetooth features, audio features 1-to-many broadcast, dual Bluetooth antennas, Bluetooth audio, Qualcomm aptX voice audio for crystal clear voice calls, aptX adaptive audio for robust, low latency, high quality audio, Qualcomm true wireless mirroring, camera, Qualcomm Spectra 580 image signal processor, triple 14-bit, up to 2.7 gigapixels per second computer vision, up to 200 megapixel photo capture, up to 28 MP triple camera at 30 frames per second with zero shutter lag, up to 64 plus 25 MP dual camera at 30 frames per second with zero shutter lag, up to 84 MP single camera at 30 frames per second with zero shutter lag, Rec 2020 color gamut photo and video capture, up to 10-bit color depth photo and video capture, 10-bit HDR HEIF photo capture, 4K video capture plus 64 MP photo, 8K video capture at 30 frames per second, slow-mo video capture at 720p at 960 fps, video capture formats, HDR10+, HDR10, HLG, Dolby Vision, 4K video capture at 120 frames per second, 4K HDR video capture with portrait mode bokeh, multi-frame noise reduction, real-time object classification segmentation and replacement, locally compensated multi-frame noise reduction, multi-frame and staggered HDR sensor support, low-light photography architecture, video super resolution, AI-based autofocus and auto exposure, advanced HW-based face detection with deep learning filter, audio, Hexagon voice assistant accelerator for hardware accelerated voice signal processing, Qualcomm acoustic audio codec, total harmonic distortion plus noise playback at -108 dB, native DSD support, PCM up to 384 kHz 32-bit, customizable gold Nears filter, new Qualcomm acoustic smart speaker amplifier, display, on-device display support, 4K at 60 Hz, QHD plus at 144 Hz, maximum external display support, up to 4K at 60 Hz, 10-bit color depth, Rec 2020 color gamut, HDR10 and HDR10+, demirror and subpixel rendering for OLED uniformity, CPU, Cryo 680 CPU, up to 2.84 GHz, with ARM Cortex-X1 technology, 64-bit architecture, visual subsystem, Adreno 660 GPU, Qualcomm 1.1 API support, HDR gaming 10-bit color depth, Rec 2020 color gamut, physically based rendering, hardware accelerated H265 and VP9 decoder, HDR playback codec support for HDR10+, HDR10, HLG and Dolby Vision, security, platform security foundations, trusted execution environment and services, secure processing unit, Qualcomm wireless edge services and premium security features, Qualcomm 3D Sonic sensor and Qualcomm 3D Sonic Max fingerprint sensor, Qualcomm Type 1 hypervisor, charging, Qualcomm Quick Charge 5 technology, location, GPS, GLONASS, Beidou, Galileo, QZSS, NavIC capable, dual frequency support L1 L5, sidewalk lane level positioning, sensor assisted positioning, memory, support for LPDDR5 memory up to 3200 MHz, memory density up to 16 GB, general specifications, full suite of Snapdragon Elite gaming features, 5nm process technology, USB version 3.1, USB Type-C support.